What's up everybody, Murtag here, back with another video. Guys, take yourself a good breath, lose your fear, because we're now sure that Margar Orcs are going to be an Orc Allied races. We can finally say that the theory that the Margar Orcs were going to maybe alliance with probably a Sourfang rebellion after the events of the Battle for the Undercity are now completely being debunked. So now with the new build that has been released on the alpha server yesterday night, if you live in the EU, otherwise it has been released today for you Americans, we find all the voice lines for the Magar Ace, all the jokes, burst, dialogue, and especially want to address these lines was referred to for the Horde and fall before the Horde. What does it mean? This maybe could be referring to the Iron Horde? I don't think so. After Warlords of Draenor and after we defeated Archimon, I believe that now the Iron Horde has been dismantled. So now the clans are already on their own again. So there is no more warship, Gromel script or whatsoever. So I think we can finally say it for sure that the Magar Orcs are going to be alliance, and of course they are going to be Horde, sorry, and the Kultiras humans are going to be alliance. But also this build brings a lot of news. First of all, two new zones are open for testing. Zuldazar, so the starting zone for the Horde, where we'll also uncover the plot and schemes of the Prophet Zul. In fact, we have this. I found this image. We have this image of King Rastakhan. This is the guy here, of course, with which look the most pimp one. Here, this troll normal one is the Prophet Zul, and close to him we have Yasma before she turned into a spider. She's the final boss of the dungeon at Aldazar. If you don't know the story of the dungeon, feel free to watch my previous video where I cover it. And then we have Volkan, Yasma bodyguard, which after the events of Zuldazar we will meet him again in at Aldazar as an undead. But also on this build are also open Tirigar Sound, the new zones for the Alliance, where we are cover and we'll try to make a better position with us against the Prodmur family, which now we know that Catherine Prodmur is not an ally, neither of Jaina, neither of us. A new dungeon called Dagur that did the zones is basically where the Alliance inter scenario happened, and now we have to free them from the schemes and the presence of Lady Ashfate, which is now plotting with Ajara to take control of Kultiras through the power of Azerite. But what is really cool, and I think this will be a huge blast in the Mythic Plus community, is now they found this way to change our keystones. In fact, we have these scrolls that basically set our keystone level from level 15 till 30. And plus we have this possibility to buy every kind of map. So for this one are referring of course to the Legion ones, but also the affix of the dungeon. So we have here all the kind of affix. I don't know if there is a new, if there also the new one that's being introduced is blighted, which works that the less health you have, you deal more damage, but you deal less damage if you are completely healed. So which is really fun and makes a things of change, because this one is not much affect the mobs in the dungeon, but it much affect your playstyle and how you will want to fight. Maybe in a certain trash packs they maybe have a lot of health, but they just do single damage. Maybe a healer will just not focus to keep their DPS at full health, but instead keeping them with a lower level HP so they can do even more DPS in the dungeon. And also these builds bring us, yes, we are right. These are the assets for the Warlords of Draenor follower equipment. It has been found in recent build a reference to a mission table, and I presume that this is connected to the war campaign in Battle for Azeroth. But I strictly believe that it will be like the Horde role followers. So maybe that we'll have two kinds of equipment like the followers of Warlords of Draenor have, but they will be not have such a presence like it had in Warlords of Draenor. So like in like I said in Legion, which after one point when you unlock your class, when you finish your class of campaign, the system becomes much less trivial. At least you are a PvEer that you want that to make that the weekly quest for an additional loot, but is not much of a nuisance to the players, as in fact that now you have also to step into the raid and beat the boss to take the loot. So you have something to do at least. That's very interesting. We also find these icons, which I probably believe they call for Nazmir raid, these weapon ones, but I believe these armor ones are referring to the Kultira's human heritage armor. These are the Zandalari totem, some Old God's tentacles, which of course refers to Gahun, the new blood god, the blood god of Nazmir. Also, I want to address that there has been a new cool animation for the cast of Holy Light for Paladins, and I want to close the video with the fact that now also Vulpera, the male Vulpera, sorry, have player customizable options, so face, nose, ears, color of the fur, and so on. Does this mean that we will see Vulpera as a playable race in the future? Possibly. We know that at BlizzCon they told us that the Horde will befriend them in Voldoom, the third zone of Zandalar. We saw that they basically have the assets, the rig, and the animation of goblins, so they could be a counterparts for the goblins. But I still believe there is the probability to have them as an allied race are really low as today. Of course, we need to know as the expansion, the story will progress up, and what will the events will be. But for now the work seems. I see this expansion going as a nice speed, and I believe that we will manage to achieve the release probably after Gamescom, so probably the 28th of August. So this build is a very juicy builds. Of course, there are also some class changes because always remember is alpha, so everything you see about class, talents, and spec, take it really at ease because they will go very under many changes. And that's all for this build. I can't wait to see more streaming because I still don't have alpha yet, because I'm a scrub with just 9 subscribers, so I don't think that Blizzard will never give me an alpha. I hope for a beta. But yes, I hope to see those 2 zones so I can cover you up the story, what is happening, probably even cover up the story of Turdagor, and maybe like a video like I did for the for Altadazar will also cover you a bit of guide, the ability, and what you need to do. Thank you very much for listening. That's all for today, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.